Hey guys, this is Mike from B-Tech Reviews here, and today we're going to take a look at the Android 12 beta changes. So I actually opted into Android 12 beta, so this would be the first time, and I am a Pixel owner, so I was able to opt in, which is pretty cool. Now, of course, this isn't going to be for everybody, but just so you guys know which phones will get Android 12 first, and the Pixel devices will get it. Next Pixel flagship will launch with it. So again, the Pixel 6 will come with Android 12 already, and again, partner devices included in public I guess beta rollout. So again, this is the Pixel 4a, and I do have pretty much already opted in for it. So I basically already have it installed on my phone. So one of the main things that you'll see here obviously is the change in the clock widgets here. So it's a lot bigger for the most part. Like, let's say if I race to wake, right, if I clear that out, if I see what's going on there, first of all, you can see the numeric pad is a lot different than the other one. The other one was a little more clear and whatnot. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and just bypass that by, I don't know why TikTok opened up. That's super weird, I guess because I had a TikTok notification. But anywho, I mean, if you guys look at this, if you can even see the animations are changing. So if I press the button, you see that the animation kind of opens up from the side. But if I race to wake, same thing, right? Let's see if tapping does anything. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let me fix that. So when you race to wake, it actually shoots up rather than you pressing. So if I were to press this, almost the same thing, right? But that was so weird. The animations are pretty cool though. Look at that. It kind of goes up from the side. So I'm not a fan of those huge numbers. That's just not a thing that I'm a fan of, honestly. You know, I'm more of a fan of like minimalism, I guess. And that's just, I hope you're able to change that. But anywho, so again, what has changed in Android 12 aside from those big clunky numbers? Okay, so again, notifications are going to be changed. So down here, this is going to be your drop down menu bar, right? And to me, this does not look clean at all, I guess, because like before you would I like the one where you can see the background still and see what's going on in the background, but when you move your notification bar down here, all you do is get, like, again, something that covers the entire screen. I am not a fan of this. I do not know why they had to make this so big. I mean, it's clean looking and I get it, you know what I mean? Like, it makes it easier on the eyes, but like rather than have like a bunch of widgets just set up on one page, I actually have to like flip back and forth, you know what I mean? And again, if I want to add or edit, you know what I mean? You know, you can do that, but you know, I don't know. I'd rather just have them all like laid out, you know, like before. Again, I think it's pretty cool because you can actually, you know, search or look for stuff here. Again, your brightness bar is there, but again, I'm just not a fan of that. If you look at your volume button over here, which again, I'm going to go ahead and press that for you. Again, your volume is really ginormous also. So if I want to change that, or again, if I want to put the phone on silent or vibrate or whatever, you press that, right? It's not too bad, but I don't know. Just not a fan of it. Look at that. It looks like I'm getting some YouTube changes of service. Thanks a lot, YouTube. So like, this is what it's going to look like when you get a notification on there. And again, it's not horrible. Let's see if we can show that on the lock screen. It doesn't look too horrible. I really like the old notification style. Let's go ahead and press that again. You know, again, it's going to take you straight to it if I were to go to it. So we'll go ahead and skip that. Let's see, quick settings shade. When you drop down the quick settings and notifications from the top of the screen, you'll no longer see the little round toggles. Instead, they have been replaced by much larger rectangular boxes. So again, I'm just not a fan of that. Again, so let's see. So let's go to the settings now, okay? Just because I know that's a major change there. So look at the the way the settings look. It's very, very colorful. Like, you can see that's me right there. But anyways, again, you know, it'll have, you know, pretty much what it was already doing, I guess, but they just kind of colored it up a little bit. Again, going back to the settings, you know, it has been simplified, and this kind of reminds me of One UIs, I guess, from Samsung, you know what I mean? I'm not a fan of it, but I mean, I guess it is what it is. So let's go back there. Let's take a screenshot, because I hear that there's actually enhanced screenshots also. So let's see what a screenshot looks like. So here it does give you the option to, you know, add text. You can write on it. So if I wanted to write on it, I can go ahead and write on my screenshot, or if I want to erase that, I'll go ahead and erase my edit over there, which is pretty weird. You know, it gives you a little more options. Of course, it gives you the crop option. That should always be a must. The share option on top. The trash, if you don't want to keep it, if I want to rotate it, or I guess whatever, or not rotate it, but I guess undo or redo. If I want to add lettering and be like Mike over here from B-Tech over here, and move that around, of course. It's pretty cool. I think it's like a little mini photo editor, if you think about it. Minus, like, I guess, you know, any, go ahead and save that. Minus any, you know, I guess filters and whatnot, you know what I mean? Which is something I've just never been a fan of to begin with, I guess. Let's take a look at our menu, or our, whatever this is, I guess your app drawer, which again, this one doesn't look like it's changed much. But again, you know, if I go to, you know, your styles and wallpapers over here. So again, styles and wallpapers have changed. You know, again, you can change this a little bit. You can change the grid type also. So the default has a little more, right? I can do 4x5, 3x3, 2x2. So if I want to simplify it even more, and you know, I feel like people that would use like the 2x2 or the 3x3s are people that just want very minimal apps on their screen. Again, style, you can change that. Wallpaper, of course, that's always a change. And again, you can do a custom one also. So right now, like, I'll show you guys Carbon. Carbon does change the colors on the actual screen a little bit there. So if I were to go to my drawer, you can see all of my my apps have become like squared out a little bit, instead of like just the kind of plain round. Luckily, you know, I don't really see much of a performance change on here. Let's go to Twitter over here. Let's give everybody a shout out on Twitter. And again, if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, it's btech_reviews. I know I haven't been posting a lot of techie stuff lately, but I want to get back on it. So again, this is just one of those videos that will hopefully get me some views over here. If not, well then, oh well, I tried, right? But again, the customization, it's going to be there, right? You know, I mean, I'm hoping that I can maybe go back to the old style look. I was never a fan of this, right? Or I'm not a fan of this, but I'm hoping that maybe they'll fix that, or they'll let you, you know, change it back to the old way again. You know, the way Android 12 is supposed to be set up is it's supposed to like match, like, you know, the background that you have, and like it's supposed, and the rest of the apps and whatnot are supposed to kind of like match up to how you have your theme and layout. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. It's not one of those things that I'm like super, I guess, you know, in love about though, but it is what it is, right? Let's see, another small tweak to the interface comes in the form of a new pop-up shortcut menu that appears when you tap and hold the icons. So for instance, like, let's say, so if I tap and hold the icon, you'll get that app shortcut menu. You know, again, you can, you know, do little things with that: explore, subscription, search, you know what I mean? So again, if you're not familiar with that, you know what I mean? So like, for instance, if I want to post on Instagram, and like, let's say I just want to go straight to posting rather than opening up the app, you know, you can definitely do that. Same thing with Twitter. If I want to do a Twitter thing, you know, you can just hold it down, and again, you know, I can message somebody, you know, I can capture something, I can search something. Same thing with TikTok again, you know, discover, notifications, etc., like that. So I think that's pretty interesting for that. And there's a lot of little changes on here, you know, for here. Double tap gestures for Pixel phones. Google's working on double tap gestures to Pixel phones with Android 12. So I mean, like, I don't know exactly what they're doing with that. I mean, for the most part, I mean, the only double tap feature I know of is when you have the screen off, and you know, it just turns the screen on like that. Again, that's why I miss LG phones, because you could just do it to turn on the screen, turn it on and off the screen. But again, you know, the design element of this new UI, it's you know, I think it'll, you know, a lot of people will like it. Me personally, like, I don't know, I like the plain look of vanilla Android, but that's just me, I guess. You know, I'm not one of those people that you know, is flashy, I guess, or wants it to look big and, like, you know, all the lettering huge and whatnot like that. But you know, it is what it is. I think, you know, eventually if Pixel wants to, you know, compete with, you know, competitors like Samsung and Apple, then they're gonna have to, make their UI a little more user friendly, I suppose. And even though Android, you know, all the builds of stock vanilla Android have not been hard up to this point, you know, a lot of people stay away from Android because, you know, it's not as easy to use, or it's not as accessible, or I don't know, it's not as user friendly as you would see it for like again like an iPhone, where even though iPhone's very basic, right? You know, again, I can attest because I'm using an iPhone to record this right now. It's just not the same, right? Let's see, another thing that you would see on here is a privacy dashboard. So one of the major new official changes is the privacy dashboard. It'll give you easy access to see what apps have access certain permissions. So that's pretty cool, whether that be your camera or microphone or location. What's more, when you first launch an app and it wants to access your location, you can decide whether to have it only access at the approximate location rather than the precise. Google has even stated that it's in the official release that Android 12 will give quick on and off toggles in the quick shade menu that disables the mic and camera so that nothing can access them. So that's pretty cool. So privacy and security is always going to be a big thing. Again, my source for that that I'm reading that off is pocket-lint.com. So again, you know, I am reading some of the changes off there. So again, but for the most part, again, you know, I've had Android 12 beta for a couple of days, and you know, it's not something that I like visually, right? But I mean, for the most part, I'm not seeing any crazy let's see, where does it say Android 12? Android 12. I'm using this on Visible Wireless, by the way, or Visible Mobile, by the way. So if you guys are interested in Visible, which Visible is, again, a prepaid carrier that's only $40 a month, and you can actually get the price down on that. If you do what's called Party Pay, you can actually check out my links in the description below, and I'll give you a promo code. And if you're interested in joining my party, I think I have one available slot open to join the party. So but again, about phone, let's see, I was looking for the Android version. System, hold on, I keep losing it. About phone, here we go. About phone, is it about phone? Pixel 4a sim, here we go. Android S. So earlier, I don't know why, I guess it was telling me Android 11, but now it's just saying Android S, which, you know, again, I don't know what the secret code name for that is, but let's see if there's any let's see if there's any, I guess, Easter eggs here. Yeah, like it says 11. Technically it's still Android 11, but it's got like some Android 12 features that we're gonna still see. So I think that's pretty cool though. It's weird though, like that's okay. Anyways, so again, guys, that's just a, you know, kind of a brief summary of what's happening, you know, with Android 12 beta. Again, you know, these are just little things that, you know, you can change or do. And again, you know, obviously it's a beta version, so things might disappear, things might stay the same. Well, I don't know, you know what I mean? Again, you know, and the more I find out, the more videos I'll make on any changes, etc., like that. So again, guys, this is Mike from Tech Review signing off. Again, if you liked the video, don't forget to smash the like button. If you like my channel, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.